G'day, Ipswich. It is still 3 sleeps till the weekend, but we are getting closer, and to make our Tuesday afternoon a little bit easier, we've got the lovely Bernie Giggins from Inner Child Harmony Coaching. How are you, Bernie?
I'm good. Thank you so very much, Rachel. Love these Tuesday, terrific Tuesdays.
I love our little terrific Tuesday chats. Yeah, we talk about some interesting stuff.
This is stuff that's, but in the background, a lot of people don't understand it.
Yeah.
They've never heard it. In America, like the rest of the world is just going berserk with it.
Yeah.
So it's just understanding it and being able to, okay, so that's, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
And being able to do something about it.
Yeah.
To move your life forward.
I think one of the few good things about social media, right, is people are able to, share this information a bit more than they ever have.
Yeah.
Because this has always been around. Like, there's nothing new in humanity, but it's just now people have names for it or they recognise it more.
Yes, absolutely. So what we're going to talk about more is gaslighting.
Yes.
Because once you understand behind the mental stuff, because it really takes your mental side, it takes you down, starts to control you.
Yeah.
And that's what gaslighting is. It's just a tool. So if you can understand it, that you can actually choose not to do it or choose to use it to your advantage. Yeah, that's the best part of it.
So what makes somebody a gaslighter? Is it a childhood thing or?
I would say it's out to dominate. It's out to win at all costs. And a lot of these narcissists have either had to be that way for their parents or turn into it, whatever it is. A lot of them, if you had got them in the first place, I'm so sorry, but it became more power.
Yeah.
And so then they're so big. They just owe themselves.
Yeah.
And it's being able to, but it's not your job to change them.
No,
it's not your job to fix
right?
them or save them.
No.
Please get your fingers out of it.
Yeah.
The more you can actually know, what do I need to do? I really need to look after myself.
Yes.
That's the self-care stuff.
Yeah.
And get out of here.
Yeah.
Leave them to their own devices, because as soon as you leave, they've got somebody else anyway. You walk out the front door, somebody else walks in the back door.
Yeah.
They have a constant supply of empaths or people pleasers.
Because they've learned that people are disposable. And once they're no longer of use, then...
Yeah. And we said it the other day, like a cat and mouse, just keep playing with you and playing with you. And when I want you, I'll have you. And if I don't like you, then I've got somebody else. I've always got so many other people around who like me and want me.
Yeah.
Our biggest thing with these gaslighters and narcissists is what happens behind closed doors. Because nobody knows what happened. The secrets. Nobody knows what happens because they don't believe you.
Because shame plays into it a lot, right? Doesn't it? Like, that's probably one of the key drivers, is they make you feel shame.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And don't you ever, and the other part is really fearful.
Yeah.
Don't you ever tell anybody else.
Yes.
You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to be worse than the last time, so the fear is underneath it as well.
Yeah.
So there's, like we said about gaslighting,
Yep.
there's little bits and pieces,
Yeah.
put them all together, and they get stronger and stronger. The same with the fears. It starts off little,
Yep.
and then, how they manipulate you as well, how they pull you back in.
Yeah.
You dare get out of there, you dare do something that they don't like. A lot of times your senses are really taken over. If they yell and scream, you go, oh my God.
Yeah.
And you start, the nervous system calm down.
The people pleasers can't cope with that kind of aggression.
No.
Yeah,
we have to keep the peace.
Yeah, exactly. At all costs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So is there something in there from, back in their own childhood and development where they had a lack of control and it's become it's like manifested as this control thing? Do you reckon?
I would say we all have a narcissistic streak in us.
Yeah.
If we want to.
Yeah.
A lot of the people pleasers don't want to be aggressive. They don't want to go into that, so we always hold it back. That's our shadow. But if something happened, you would come out and go, oh my God, that's a passive aggressive. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that came out. Oops.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But we all have it.
Yeah.
It's just that we choose not to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we choose, and that's our role, our lesson in life. You are not meant to stay captive in a situation like that. It's not your job as well, like we just said, to fix, change or rescue other people.
Yeah.
Get your fingers out of it. Please.
Stop touching it. It's not your responsibility. Leave it alone.
But the thing is, the more that you're doing it to them, what we do is we treat other people how we want to be treated. And so we want other people to save us. We want other people to fix us, or because there's something wrong with us, internally.
Yeah.
But if you can just, step away from it, what do I need to do for me?
Yeah.
The more you start treating yourself nicely, kindly, that's when you start attracting other people who are also going to do the same thing to you. You attract, the relationship that you have with yourself is exactly the reason why the narcissist is at you.
Yeah.
Because you've got no self-worth, you've got no self-esteem, which comes from childhood as well.
Yeah.
So it's just all feeding off. The thing is, if you can go back and change that from childhood stuff, that's when your relationship with you changes. And again, we said before, you don't have to leave the relationship.
Yeah.
People please to always pack up their bags
and leave.
Start again. But it's like when you understand this, you don't have to leave.
Yeah.
You actually get so much stronger. The other person actually starts then honouring you and respecting you. I never knew this about you because you're so scared and timid.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you have a voice. All of a sudden you start, hey, I don't want to do that. And and one really good thing is you don't look at them in the face.
Yeah.
When you say, I don't want to do that, you get it really strong in your body.
Yeah.
And they just go, if you look at them, they have the look.
Yeah.
They put the evil eye on you. You go, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Remember my place. Look down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, well, stick around. We're going to come back and talk about Are You OK Day?
Yes.
Because that is this Friday, isn't it?
We are, yes.
Excellent. All right. You are with Rose and Bernie on your drive home when you Tuesday Arvo on Bremer Radio. G'day, it's Richie back with Race and Bernie on your drive home on your Tuesday afternoon, streaming live online on your apps or on your smart speakers. Now, we have just been talking gaslighting. If you haven't seen the movie from 1940s, definitely go and see it. It will put everything into perspective, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
1938, like we just said, you know, that was a long time ago.
Exactly, and that was before a lot of modern day psychology even existed. Yeah. So it was brilliantly done. Yeah. Now, Are You OK Day? It's this Friday, right?
It certainly is.
Yes.
And so, Are You OK Day? It's mental, psychological, and really asking your mate, are you okay? And as we said before, would we ever say we're okay? No way. No. Because I don't want to burden somebody else with the stuff that I have.
Yes.
I'd rather take your pain and take it on and suck it in. That's what people pleasers do.
Yeah.
And you don't want to burden somebody else. But what we're saying today is be honest with yourself.
Yep.
And get some sort of help. Rather than you be the person who is actually helping other people, how about you start doing the internal work for you? A lot of the things that are still stuck is regrets, guilt and shame. Yeah. They're the biggest things that actually will take your life. Yeah. Go down the black dog, the depression spiral. Yeah. If you have anxiety, if you have fears, if you have panic attacks, they are all, your body is actually giving you signs. Hey, there's something, really nervous about me. There's something here. What's going to happen? So it's understanding you're the only person who has known something in the past. And that's where it's all coming from, childhood. Yeah. It could be 20 years ago. It could be 10 years ago. It's something that's really playing on your mind. If you can journal it out, speak it out, you write a letter. Yes. And it starts with...
don't send it.
It starts with how dare you, and you empty it out. Yeah. But you do not read it. No. You just write until you empty it all out. Yeah. You feel the emotions. You must feel the emotions to heal the emotions. And the thing that's playing around with our mind and our depression is that, no, I don't want to feel that. Oh my God, I'm going to die. I'll never get over that. Yeah. So it's do your own internal maintenance is what I've said here. Keep it working, like as in releasing, replacing. So you're having a look at the memory, having a look at that, journal it out. You write it out. You do not read the paper or you read it. You start with how dare you to whoever you need to say it to. And then at the end of it, you burn it or you shred it. Yep. You get rid of it. If you have it in fire, it can't come back. Yeah. Energetically, it is done. Yeah. Energetically, karma goes back to the other person. Yeah. So you're not actually saying, I hope you're rotten hell. Yeah. You're actually saying, how dare you do this to me? I'm still holding this and I need now to hand it back. Yeah. You are only ever responsible for your part or your share in any relationship. Yeah. As pleasers, as the the weaker part, you take, oh, it's my fault.
Yeah.
As a little kid,
Yeah.
it's my fault my dad hit me. It's my fault I've upset my mum. It's not.
Yeah.
You know, your mum, you've got to put it back. You're only responsible for your part or share. So karmically, when you're doing these letters, you're actually, energetically, it's going back to the soul, to the person. They have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Consequences are.
Yeah.
And maybe won't have so many narcissists turning up in the rest of our life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you start to build a fence.
Yeah. But you've already done your work. You haven't got any hooks or anchors inside of you that, oh my God, yeah, that's right, it's my fault, I made them angry or whatever.
Well, sorry, just to interrupt you.
Yeah.
How many kids blame themselves for their parents' divorce?
Jeez.
And that's such a big, tough thing to grow up with, right?
Yeah. And it is such a heavy cloud
Yeah.
over the rest of their life. They can never get over it. It wasn't even anything to do with them.
No.
But it's nothing about that. It's how we hold on to it.
Yeah.
So I've got a mother wound. It's how I hold on to it. It's what I do now to clear it.
Yeah.
Mum's passed away, but that can still be hanging over my head.
Yeah.
It can take you to your deathbed. You'll still have it. Guess what? Next lifetime, you've got to come back and clear that.
Yeah.
So do it now.
Yeah.
Do it this lifetime.
Yeah.
So the next lifetime, it's going to be a lot more fun.
Yeah.
A lot more freedom.
Clean
Is
slate.
ethics.
Yeah.
Another one is break the cycle. Break the cycle yourself. Do your internal work on yourself, and then watch the changes happen externally.
Yeah.
When we're talking about Are You Okay Day, we're always after looking for somebody else. Are you okay? Okay. Now, I've had it myself. I've got kids. I've got other friends as well. They're talking to the person the night before, don't do anything to yourself. I want you. I love you. I do this. And they're gone. They do themselves in, whatever it is. And then we take the guilt on, the shame on, oh my God, I didn't do enough. Guess what? You did.
Yeah.
You've got to really hold your heart and say, I did everything I could possibly do. And don't belt yourself up. Don't, berate yourself even more. Because, these people have free will. These people have free choice.
Yeah.
And if they choose to go, they choose to go.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Always hand on your heart. I've done everything I can possibly do.
Yeah.
And then, then you haven't got so much, you got to think about it. You got, oh my God, I could have done something.
Yeah.
You have to live for a very long time with all of that sitting on top of you.
Yeah.
And your spirit dies.
Yeah.
You have not got a life.
Yeah.
Be the caretaker of your life.
Yep.
Your health. Be the caretaker. Taking care of your own self, your own needs. Self-maintenance. All right? So think about a car.
Yep.
So self-maintenance. Care less about others, what others think or say or do.
Yep.
You are their puppet. So cut the strings.
Yep.
It's all in your mind. Listen to your heart and your body instead. Again, we are stuck with what will people think or say about us, and that's how we are puppet.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've got to do more. I have to do this.
Yeah.
If I didn't do that for my friend, what are people going to say about me? It's got nothing. Again, people
nothing
free
to
will.
do with you. Yeah.
Free will. This is a really good quote. Listen to your heart, because your head will destroy you. That's your old mind stuff.
Yeah.
What will people think or say? They've got nothing, If you could just catch yourself and go, actually, I care less.
Yeah.
I really need to do what's right for me. We said about journaling your negative thoughts. Think about a hot air balloon, right? So you want to rise. You want to, get out of here. It's fire up, as in write and burn, and then clear the ballast.
Yep.
To rise up, you got to take off the ballast.
Yeah.
Or unhook
Take off
the
the weight.
anchors.
Yeah.
Or first off, unhook the ropes.
Yeah.
But it's the ballast.
Yeah.
What are you holding on to that's not even yours? Again, karma. Only responsible for your part or share.
Yeah.
Get rid of the rest. And the last one, be bold. Do something you love, you want, that makes you smile. And have a conversation with all parts of you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was just fantastic. I loved that. I was just so awesome doing that. If you can have that with your own self, laughing and your cells in the body, it's like as if you have, there's lots of your internal parts. There's a part of me that hates this, there's a part of me that likes this. So there's all these different parts. And the more that you can have these funny conversations, or, oh my God, I was so proud of me. Oh my God, having that last conversation with that person, I'm just so proud of me. Another way of thinking of it as well is, honour the other person who actually does leave, suicide or whatever they do. Honour the time that you had with them.
Yeah.
That they were in your life for a reason, season.
Yeah.
And take it as that.
Yeah.
Honour, respect and love, and then really hug yourself.
Yeah.
Lots of hugs.
Yeah.
You know, oh my gosh, pat yourself on the back, you know,
Yeah.
those sorts of things. And
Yeah.
watch your cells. Your cells will start, you know, getting excited. We said about your depression spiral, but the more that you can actually activate your cells, just amazing, beautiful things happen.
It's amazing what you can do.
And you will be okay.
You will be. And if you're not, tell someone. It's okay to say you're not okay.
Lifeline is there.
Absolutely.
Yes. Reach out.
Yeah.
But like I said, you can't stop somebody doing something that they
said I'm doing.
No. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, it's up to them. It's up to their free will.
Yeah.
You know, they get themselves into it, and then we give them all of these different tools. Hey, look at this radio program.
Yeah.
You know, amazing. And reach out.
Yeah.
That's the biggest part.
Awesome. All right. Well,
Thank
you,
you,
Bernie.
Rachel.
Thank you. Let's do it again
I'm
next
okay.
Tuesday.
You're okay.
I'm okay.
We're
You're
okay.
We're okay. All right. And make sure you're asking everyone this Friday if they're okay as well. And you be
speak
okay.
your truth.
Yes. And be real. If you're not okay, you're not okay. And it's okay to say that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.